Oh, the lag. The lag. Oh. Where are we? The most serene state of Lurin. The most serene barony of Vikella. Very nice. I'm a fan. Juniper Rose and Orion. If the Centurion is snoozing, wake them up or throw a rock. I love it. My computer doesn't love it, but I love it. My computer's like... It's joking over here. Orion. Flickering with traces of the void, Orion is a sight to behold. Patches of purplish skin dot his body, sparkling like pieces of the night sky. His eyes shimmer an endless void of green, accompanied by star-shaped white pupils. Fancy. An emerald circlet dawns his head, son of the stars. He is very pretty. He is very pretty. It resembles Arcus Sudica, I see. Nice vintage. That's great. Orion says, that sounds ominous and decently unpleasant. A short frown drew across his features. Juniper Rose, not crippled, says, yeah, but it's whatever. Maybe I can drink a ton of wine or something and forget the entire encounter. I think it's funny to have your... like, good props to you, Juniper, but why would you have a status that says not crippled? Like, did Juniper used to be crippled and is, like, as a matter of fact, is no longer? That's, I don't know. That's like me putting in my status, not blind. Just so everyone knows. But anyway. What are Void Stalkers, Didgery? Angelix, thanks for bringing me here. This is cool. I'm gonna take a look around. You keep doing your thing. Yo boo thing. If that's what you want, I would be happy to drink with you in earnest. This past Elven week has been an absolute hell. Fancy void feet. Oh god, my poor computer. Alright, let's take a look around. Secret Garden Bookstore. Ooh, I love it. The Secret Garden Bookstore. Book donations and order forms. Medical tomes. You are shiny. I'll linger by you. God, my poor setup is like, what to do? All right, while they RP here, let's pull the giveaway actually, and start a new one. Let's come out with a bang. What's my FPS? Oh, it's abysmal, probably. All right, let's pull the giveaway. I need to be on this screen to do so.
20 minutes later.
Well, I know what I was gonna do. I'm here. Angelix, Orion disappeared, looks like. Yeah. This place makes me lag. You made me ink! This place makes me lag. There's always a chessboard. Interesting. It looks like Arcus Sudica. But what is the name of this settlement? What? Oh, it was just outside the thing. Wait, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Lurin. Yes. Okay, I remember. All right. Oh god, the lag. Dear god, the lag. A shul seemed to be chained in the pond. What is a shul? Anyone know what a shul is? Juniper's floor spot. Oh, we just saw Juniper. A fishman. Ooh. It's a hooligan. A kuatoa. Kuatoa. Ukato. Should follow the path past that sign to your home. The path past this sign to your home. My frame rate is 2 FPS. Oh god. Lurin is luring my computer to its death. One-of-a-kind jewelry, now available. Did I pass it? The sign outside. Oh, the sign outside. Let me go to the sign outside. Oh, the lag. Oh my god, the lag. Ooh, what's this sign? Oh. This art. This is amazing. I love it. Okay. So past this sign. I'm assuming that means this way. We're gonna find your house. Dang nabbit. Yes. I'm assuming it's closer to the city. A temperamental peacock parades the estate. That sounds like an English practice sentence. A temperamental peacock parades the estate. A temperamental peacock parades the estate. Nuremberg Estate. Is this your home? Look at the doorbell. As you ring the doorbell, you hear Evil Incorporated. I want to hear Evil Incorporated. Evil Incorporated. I probably should not have actually rung it because now someone's going to think that I just kind of ding-donged it. Whoopsie. Whoops. No one's here. You can't see me. I don't exist. Ren's like, huh? I feel so bad. Ren's like, did someone just come by my place? Oh my god. Who is Ren? Ren is Rotini Tortini. Oh, I love this person. An elegant woman who looks as a porcelain doll would. Her skin is marred with birthmarks akin to the joints of a puppet. Her voice remains apathetic, as does her pale gaze. Strange features that her ears are clipped and human. Wow. Very interesting character. And kind of creepy. That's Orion's sister. Love it. Wonderful. Well, was this your house? Is this your house? Thank you, Vintage, by the way. The Clock Tower Manor, where true evil is incorporated. Ren, your character is super cool. I love it. What's this red going on your skin? Is it like a sarong? Is that even the right word? I don't even know what a sarong is. I just heard it somewhere. Rotini Tortini. That's a cool name. What is a sarong? I was right. It's a sarong. Or it could be a sarong. Maybe. Anyway, that's cool. I love it. I'm a fan. I'm officially a fan. Alright, well, I think we're going to broadcast to the server now and get started. I'm going to kind of hop around, see where people are at, and have a good time. And then we'll be hopping on Baldur's Gate in roughly anywhere from an hour to 2 hours from now. And yeah, and I hope we get to play Rhythm Hell. That'd be exciting. Okay, let's do it.
Several bad puns later.
Alright. Great, so we're gonna hop around on the server. I heard there's something going on with the dwarves right now, speaking of dwarves. So do we want to head there? I think we'll head there. Alright, let's teleport to the dwarves and see what's popping with the dwarves. Oh, this is not appropriate music for that. I need, like, spooky, scary music. Do I have spooky, scary music? Maybe? Kind of. Lordoik Irongut begins to move forward, moving his eyes between the walls of the hallway, as though expecting trouble from any corner. You guys are doing something cool here. Wow, this is dope. Skeletons on the ground. This is so cool. I'm a fan. Dwarves digging too deep. Exactly, Juvens. Exactly. Yeah, make sure you guys enter the giveaway. Type boing loins in chat. All right. Oh, Seth Caliph is here. Very nice. Okay. Romdrick Irongut says,
"This reeks of verdure. The flesh upon our walls could only be formed with such methods of conjuration. Less dark magics are at play."
Hans Steelguard says, "By God!" he called out as he smelled the stench of death and decaying flesh, keeping an eye out as he moved forward with the rest. Flint Stormheart says, "I've got a bad feeling about this." A feeling. What's a feeling? Nublius, Mog owes you a humble bundle? What's Mog been up to? I haven't talked to Mog in a bit. Hope he's doing good. Goimbar Goldhand would go forward, his warhammer at the ready. As that arrow was shot forth into the tunnel ahead, it impacted against the fleshen floor with a sickly squish. In that moment, nothing seemed to happen. Then a slight tremor took hold of the cavern, and the feeling of being watched intensified. It was only now that people could hear a chittering chorus from the tunnels. Ah! Ah! Okay. Bailey. Who's Bailey? Let's look at Bailey. Let's see what's going on here. Where's Bailey? Where's Bailey? Oh, no description. All right, so Bailey's an elf. And Bailey says,
"Grand spiders. A start. I got an arbalest bolt with a will-o-wisp bottle primed on it. Want to hold it for me?"
And Thelia says,
"Don't mess with the damn tunnels. They're alive."
"Wow, this is cool. I'm a fan. Go look at Slith, okay?" Slith doing shit no man would do. Where's Slith? I need music that's appropriate for this ooky spooky situation. Hold on, I need to get some ooky spooky music.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Alright, we'll try this one out. Here we go. The tremors only seemed to continue, intensifying with each passing moment. Up ahead, the flesh of the tunnels seemed to undulate and shiver as something approached. A large shadow could be seen upon the walls ahead, towering monstrosity with hooked talons that could tear a man in half. It would soon be upon them. Oh, dear God. Oh, Hugo! He never misses. Let him cook. He never misses. Hugo is here. Every single time. Every single time I stream LTC, Hugo somehow finds a way. That's amazing. Alright, I already know I need to turn it down because it's only going to get louder. Yeah, we'll keep it right there. Bokordromly Irongut says,
"We be forged by MYOKII. Let us show wherever be ahead what superior craftsmanship 'twould be."
ooh. Grimblegoth the Aspirant let out an audible gulp as he mentally prepared for what was to come. He did not move, instead steadying himself in place and attempting to grab onto the pillar next to him, sparing a few fingers from the grip of his cane. Ooh, boing loins. What? Seth Caliph moved up to his mist, which compressed, white bones shaping out of it, then quickly wrapped around his... What? What, Seth? What's going on with you? Wrapping flesh around stuff? You okay, dude? You okay? Where are you? Seth, what's going on? You're wrapping flesh around things? You're a lich. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that so loud. Like it's some secret. But it is on his profile. That's crazy. They found the cave's boing loins. They're in the boing loins. They're in the boing loins of the cave. This is creepy. Ooh. Things are spawning. Things are spawning. Sigrun Ironheart says,
"Make away. Let me in front."
He ordered as he moved in front, concentrating on something. Bostone Grimgold says,
"It's nae gonna take this land from us as well."
I don't know why I gave him such a wiry voice. Solheim of Semsvanet drew back the drawstring of her enchanted bow as she watched the approaching beast. She seems cool. Oh god. Very creepy. Very creepy monsters. Okadromley says,
"Together Dwed made the walls of our Guan, and together we make a wall to stop whatever be ahead."
Dane Laucus says, "No, that looks like bugs to me." She replied to Bailey with a shrug, uncaring of the horrific abominations in front of her. Desiree had glanced towards Dane.
"Don't worry, I'm sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky."
Oh god. Oh god. Of all the things today, I did not expect Flesh Cave to be one of them. Who was it that we were looking at? Obak. Oh yeah, someone said to look at Slith. Straight E. 5'11" endomorph. No skin is visible, voice is very raspy, an automaton hand with a lightstone in it. Desira. Let me try not to be blind real quick. I'm blind. Is Desira right in front of me? What's going on? What am I missing? Remogoff, Selfar, Bowstone, Tyrell, Xavier, Seth, Thorin, Flint, Arns, Bailey, Slith, Alberic, Anna, Thelia, Astart, Coimbar, Sigrun, Alberic, Baelor. Yeah. Ulfar's back here. Obak, Okadrimley. That was creepy.
Oh, there's more above. There's more above.
Oh. The chittering chorus was overwhelming now. The sound of gnashing teeth and claw heard echoing all around them. They were surrounded. The sounds of burrowing heard beneath their very feet. What had they awoken? The taloned creature appeared around the corner, releasing a blood-curdling groan that would set chills in the souls of all before it. From each of the tunnels poured forth a veritable swarm of large creatures, towering above the descendants and covered in hardened carapace. Metagame, it's plain as day, Josephie. It's right there. People can see it. I mean, you right, though. You right. Banned. Ugh! I've been banned. Tarascan beetles. Christ womanism. Yes. You're all on stream. Moving into combat. White Wolf! And lo, she set off the string to unleash the arrow at the largest creature, appearing like a bolt of lightning and capable of piercing the natural hide of the beasts. Oh wow. Quadrimley shouted as he tossed a firebomb towards the beast's center mass. Creepy! Look at Zelfar. Roller. A wood elf. No information. Zelfar Kervalen Kagura. Creepy. Miso soup? What's miso soup from? That was like a saying somewhere. Let's pull the giveaway, y'all, by the way.
One pair of pants later.
Alright, here we go. Back into it. As the Ergwani forces formed up ranks and unleashed an overwhelming volley of arrows, crossbow bolts, molotovs, and willow arrows at the horde and the monstrosity, the cavern would be consumed in blinding light. The fleshen tunnel was ravaged by flames. The large, vaguely humanoid creatures of the swarm... large, vaguely humanoid creatures of the swarm creatures dropping to their knees as they were overwhelmed by fire, screaming violently. The larger monstrosity, however, would continue forth unimpeded, its body shaking violently as fire ravaged its form, though its only seemed to anger it as it charged forth with the intention of tearing the formation apart. From the side tunnels, more of the swarm started clambering forth. Didgery just immediately claiming Outer Worlds. Okay, great. Didgery, send me a Discord message reminding me that you did that, and I'll send it to you all the same. Your poor pots. But hey, good use of them. Okay. And yeah, there are more coming. Oh, there are so many. There are so many. You guys. The tanglefoot that had been thrown broke against the ground, covering the creature's feet in a thick, gooey substance. Oh boy. Is this the big flesh monster? That's the big flesh monster, isn't it? Oh gosh. Not good. It's very not good. Alright, I'm gonna float here for a second. Oh, it's moving closer. I'm gonna float here for a second, let you guys see what's going on. I will be just a second. I'm gonna check on my dogs real quick. And then I'll come right back. And then I think we'll, after a little bit, we'll move and check out what else is going on the server. Someone's getting married today. Who's getting married? Yosifi, was it you? I don't remember. So someone's getting married soon, so we'll look at that. But yeah, I'll be right back. Hopefully none of the dwarves die. But yeah, we'll see. I have returned. Yeah, chat, take a look at the game list there. Give Alpha some recommendations. I would say, I would recommend, I've heard good things about Shogun, I think it's called. Thanks for the follow, whoever just followed. I appreciate it. Yakuza's on there, Yakuza's good. There's a few like RPGs, probably. This is from Trader Joe's. It's a rolled oats and chocolate chip granola bar. Very good. All right, we back. Okay, Josephine. Where will it be? I can try to port near it. You should be, focused on your wedding. Aeltarys. Okay, I'll find my way there. In time. No? Stream Pog? Okay. Yeah, Vintage. Sure. Okay, what's going on? Oh, the fire! The flames! I turned my animations off, that's why it looks so bad. Hold on, let me see if I can turn it back on. Nope. Animations. Fire. Oh, this thing is creepy. Sigrun, Bailey, Albrecht charging in. No hesitation. It's crazy. Meanwhile, the rest... Oh, wow. Look at the... Yeah, some nice rings you guys got here. Seth with a staff. Ulfar with a potion and shield. Man. Can you guys imagine? You could, Alpha. Yeah, you can. And that means technically, like, that would use your win. And if that person entered, they could still win. But essentially, you just need to tell me where to send the code to. Usually it's to you. As the group was surrounded, the swarm poured forth from the other tunnels to the flanks of the expedition. The first group met with a blasting potion that seemed to only stagger them, causing little harm. Then the willow bottle exploded, wreathing the group in flames. More poured forth, taking an alternate route. As the main group advanced, Sigrun would be the first to the fight, his Carbaran blade completely bisecting the creature's left leg in half. Nice. It released a guttural roar. Blah! A taloned blade swooping low to strike at Bailey and Albrecht, and one for Sigrun seeking to decapitate them. You're doing that. All right, Alpha, send me a Discord message. You sure you don't want the game for yourself? That's very nice of you. And get some W's in the chat for Alpha's generosity. There's a giveaway Alpha's giving away. Romdrick Iron Gut. Hey Lizzie, how you doing? Fires off the sharp horn. It sails at high speeds through the air, aiming to pierce through the blade of the beast before it can hit Sigrun. Hello. How goes it? Are you here, Lizzie, or are you somewhere else on LTC? Or are you just you? You just doing you? You sent? Okay. Oh, alright. Oh, you're at the wedding area, got it. In Aeltarys, I heard. Slith Covet. Oh, here we go. I have the chat filter on. Oh, wow, that's cool. That I can mouse over it and it'll actually show what it is. Lordoix would say that. He'd exclaim as another group assaulted the right flank, several of the monstrosities meeting Lordoix's gaze. He would take another step back behind the shield wall. After sufficiently preparing the potion, he would throw it at the force attacking the right, his potion fully prepared. Man, props to the GMs that, or, you know, and ST people that had this up, because, like, keeping track of everyone's emotes, I couldn't imagine. I was gonna say, wouldn't it be so cool if we had, like, the Baldur's Gate system of D&D, but with this? That would be so cool. And everyone could, like, take their turns. Man. As Desira's sky god had been dealing with internet issues, her lips had mouthed a few taunting words. Juvens, have you been playing Baldur's Gate 3? That would be crazy. In Baldur's Gate 3, actually, you know, characters, if they share the same initiative, they can go at the same time. And I played with my friend Elijah, and we realized that we didn't have to wait for each other. Like, we entered combat, and we could literally take our turns simultaneously. Like, I was deciding what to do, and he was, and it was our universal turn. So imagine, like, a universal turn on behalf of everyone here. Like, that would be so dope. It'd be so cool. It would be cool to do, like, an LOTC multiplayer Baldur's Gate run-through or something. Dane Laucus says, "Everyone, please remain calm. Everything is under control," she assured everyone in a weirdly calm voice, taking steps forward. I need to see this Dane Laucus. He's very funny. Everything is under control. There. Agatha. Very cool. I like it. Desira's back. Bun Bunny, new to the server, welcome. An 11-year-old child is on the battlefield. What are you doing here? Oh gosh. Oh, Yosufi, no. It's a great game. I hope you can get it soon. Meanwhile, over here. Gosh. Yeah, Grand, you're right. This is terrifying. Yeah, random kid RPers. Love the banner that Obak has. Vodka says, "For Carl! For Carl!" Very cool. Can we get some for Carls in chat? And everyone, would you mind spamming for Carl, please? For Carl, chat, for Carl! Let's do it for Carl! Agatha says, "It's the perfect event." For Carl, chat. I just want to see it. Come on, guys. Come on. Racing by. Just for Carl. For Carl. For Carl. Wonderful. Thank you. Yes, yes. For Carl. We doing C or K? Okay, now that's the question. That's the question. Which, now, I guess there's only one right answer. However you spell Carl Weezer from Jimmy Neutron. That's the correct answer. All right, let's continue. The monstrosity stood its ground, its bladed talon aimed for Sigrun, deflected by a horned arrow. Instead was redirected to Hannah. Oh no! Her barrier shattering with its impact upon her. Bailey would duck beneath the other blow as all four of them carved into the creature's body with intense fervor. The Xanic enchantment seemed to have little effect. The swarm approached further, 3 of the creatures seeking to carve into Albric on the right flank. Oh gosh. More explosions rocked the room, blasting potions and willow bombs exploding amidst the horde and scattering their formation, thus delaying their advance. Those that met the dwarven shield wall were rebuffed, their claws biting at shields as some fell to blades and maces. Oh yeah. Throwing another blasting potion. Throwing it at the eyes of the humongous beast. So does anyone know anything about like the origin of these creatures and like what's going on here? Also, are we, oh my god, there are so many. There are so many. I hope once you guys can get rid of the big one, maybe you can focus on the small guys, but oh gosh. Yeah, and the left flank is pretty bare. Now that's the trouble with big events like this. Like, this is so cool, but it must be a nightmare to run. Keeping track of everyone's emotes and all that. I have a question, chat. If LOTC were to move to another game system, like instead of being based in Minecraft, let's assume that whatever system it moved to had the multiplayer support, maybe even if it doesn't now, for example, Baldur's Gate 3, right? What graphics slash system would you want to see it move to? I've heard people say before, like, you know, Baldur's Gate 3. I've heard someone say they want to do Grand Theft Auto LOTC. That would be very strange. I mean, it's kind of close to GTA RP or Red Dead Redemption. But yeah, we need a good fantasy game that we can RP in that like has the support for it. So all we got is GTA and Red Dead and all that. I mean, there's Starfield, there's Skyrim, but those are not multiplayer. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Skyrim Online. Yeah, ESO is still kicking, isn't it? Elder Scrolls Online still releasing expansion after expansion. I know there are a bunch of RPers in that. Obok went over besides Bokor. A downward slash aimed at the creature in front of him. Oh, we're 5 minutes out from the wedding. I think I'm gonna dip so I can catch that. Wish best of luck to the dwarves. Oh my god. There are so many. Bailey and Albrecht, y'all are in the thick of it. Okay, is there anyone in Aeltarys or Aeltarys, whatever the place is called, that I could TP to? What's your username, Lizzie, in Minecraft? Wow. So Seth can summon a panther, by the way. Okay, got it. All right, let's head off to the wedding. Best of luck, dwarves. Good job, dwarves and friends. Holding back this horde. That's crazy. I'm a fan. I wish you all the best of luck. Let's teleport over to a wedding somewhere else on the other side of the world. How fun. Meanwhile, on the other side of the world. How wonderful. Felix, are you okay? Felix has got something going on here. Goose. I love it. Actually, let's do this one. Here we go. All right, we're here at a wedding. Oh, I said I was going to pull the giveaway, so let's do it. We'll pull the giveaway and then we'll focus on the wedding.
5 minutes later.
Okay. Ren is surprisingly fine. She sits poised with her hands clasped delicately into her lap, and her huge Saint Bernard, bundled up in a coat by her side. Oh, oh. Oh, Didgery for the first time in so long. So many pots gone. Okay, so am I to understand, or are they doing like the bride marches in sort of thing? And Nerian is the one who's like, what's the name of the person who reads the master of ceremonies for a wedding? And then Alden. Yep, Yosef. Muscular build. joyous fellow. Wonderful. Alden and Zielle. Oh, there she is. It's gonna be so cute. The little wedding. I love it. I love this. This is definitely 100% like Game of Thrones. Like, you know, at the same time that a bunch of dwarves are fighting off hordes of flesh monsters underground, there's just a cute, tiny little wedding. You're beating the chair in front of you? What do you mean you're beating it? Oh, I see. You're like, oh, die, chair. Die. Yeah. Meanwhile, Aelra is over here like, die, chair. Die. Yes, chair, die. Yeah, anyway. Just serves as an excuse for Aelra to finally get payback on this chair that wronged her so long ago. Yes, Grand Gigas, 100%. Okay, what's going on? Who's Javi? Orion. Orion, a little too far gone. That's funny. Are they on? What's their username? Good job, Angelic. Felix rubs the Ithuil's scruff, his hooves tapping the cobble and waiting. So, where's Magor? No. Felix, what are you? I looked at you earlier. Felix, 5'10" with silver faunish automaton legs. Felix is often carrying bags filled with tools, gadgets, and gizmos to help those who might require it. Seen following him is a small troop of animals, ranging from a moosavis to a nepema. What are those? What are those? Despite his talents for magic and alchemy, Felix is very tired, yawning inappropriately or flat out sleeping on the grass around him. But wherever he may go, his antics seem to bring about smiles to the faces of children, disappointed scowls to parents, and a healthy amount of rage to local guardsmen. A wonderful description, Goose. And yes, I should read the bestiary. Wonderful. Oh, very cute. Oh, and we're outdoors. I thought we were inside this whole time for some reason. Oh, this is such a light, tiny little fort. Where are we? Oh, we're in, give the god a gift. Okay. I accept gifts. Throw it on the chair in front of you. Or to the side. Starry berry tart. It's a starry berry tart. It's a starry berry tart. A sweet mini tart. Cold heavy cream inside on top of it contain blueberries, blackberries, and the one big strawberry in the middle. All berries were placed to form a star shape. Once you take a bite, you'd enter the berry Flavorville. Oh, the berry Flavorville. Thank you. Thank you very much. I can't keep this. I can't keep this. It's yours. I'm gonna give it back to you. There you go. It was a pleasure reading it. I could go to Billy Flavorville. Billy Flavorville. Alright, I want to take a little tour of this this town. while... Ooh, and then we'll come back. Just kind of look around a little bit. Free aviary paper. Okay, so where are we? I need to get my bearings. Oh, follow the blue to find the wedding. How cute. Wow, you guys just kind of carved out your... Whoa, we are high up. How the heck do you even get up here? Yeah, y'all are kind of in the middle of nowhere. I like it. I love it. You guys kind of carved out your own little corner. You're carrying a torture device in your inventory. And strawberryville. Lovely. Aeltarys, home of the Aeltarosi. It's a human settlement that worship dragons, but not in an Azdrazi way. Very cool. That's awesome. Yeah, it's got the vibe of... What I will say, you know what? I'm gonna give a compliment here. That I actually like how simple the build is. Because you see a lot of builds nowadays that, like, every other... here comes the bride! Here comes the bride! Oh, here we go. Oh, I see. Oh. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Oh. Oh, it's so wonderful. It's lovely. And House of the Dragon was great. There's someone there's someone on the forums who made Rhaenyra Targaryen their profile picture. You guys know who I'm talking about? I forget who it is. I remember I saw that. I was like, oh, that's cool. Oh, and Anatoly's a kid. Anatoly giggles after escorting Zielle and stands to the side, giving a little wave to Alden as he beams at the two. And Narian says, it's a smack of pride. Anyway, we can start things up now. Yeehaw, Alden grins, showing an absolutely overjoyed expression towards his soon-to-be wife. Oh. Cookie Lady Zielle patted on his head with a chuckle, nodding towards Anirian, turning back to Alden with a tear running down her. Oh, my poor little heart. Oh, my poor little heart. This is so cute. Oh. My wee little heart. What, Yosefi? What is it? This is beautiful. This is, I love how, you know, this wedding's very small, very intimate. And I was complimenting the build earlier, and I still will. I think the build is so, I love the simplicity. I love kind of the sheerness of the walls and how there's no decorations on the walls, for the most part, because it kind of gives a retro Minecraft vibe to me. Because I'm always called back to my first days playing back in Aegis and everything, and this build's simplicity, like, it's still advanced, obviously, and the roof work is done well and the buildings are done well, but there's no, like, clutter of ornamentation. The road is super simple, and it kind of, I feel like a lot of builds, yeah, it kind of has this free build vibe to it. I feel like a lot of builds nowadays are trying to make trying to make Minecraft be as high in graphical fidelity as it can be. So like adding every single texture and adding little tiny little things everywhere and changing the roads and all this stuff. But I feel like this build, in a way, you can almost feel like it's exactly they're trying to make your PCs lag. Whereas I feel like this build, it leans into and respects the fact that Minecraft is a game of squares and blocks and builds it accordingly. So I'm a fan. I like it. And just like the simplicity of like follow the blue path to the wedding. Like, I don't know. I love it. And then, you know, when you do need it, there is some texture, there is some detail here, but again, it's not like over cluttered. And the torch is on the ground and everything. So yeah, I'm a fan. I would like to live here. This would be dope. Man, I need to get back into roleplay. Anyway. You know what, Yosefi? I'll tell you what. I don't, you know, you've been in streams somewhat often. You know, I don't think we've interacted too much or anything. But this little wedding, this build, the dragon worshippers, it's all very charming. And so I'll say, you might already have someone planned for this, but if you and Zielle have a kid, maybe I might wanna maybe play one of the kids. I don't know. I'm just saying. Just throwing it out there. And Angelics will make the skin. Now, if you had like, I don't want to impose. If you had other people in mind, if you're gonna have kids, you know, that just means you got to have a kid for me, you know, so that I can be it. But yeah. Meanwhile, Vintage is looking for assassins for his planned guild. That's so dope. Vintage, Vintage, we're gonna port to you before we're done. Because pretty much we're gonna see this through, we're gonna port over to you, Vintage, and then we're gonna play Baldur's Gate. And it's gonna be dope. How do, you know, I hope the wedding, I don't know if we're waiting on something or anything. I'm just waiting for the officiator to officiate, but, how do people handle the aging of kids? Like, is it still done in real time? Obviously not in real time, but like because for every, there's, the years on LTC pass more quickly, obviously. I think it's like a year per week or something. Oh, Wumple Goose. Yeah, Wumple, I was thinking of streaming tomorrow. I was thinking people have been doing these subathons where every time someone subscribes, it adds more time to the stream. So I was thinking of doing a normal stream length, and then if it, you know, subathon it or something. I don't know. 1 RP. Okay, so that's not that long. So like, someone could, you know, so if a kid, for a newborn child to become an adult would take 18 weeks. So that's actually really short. Right? Oh, hey, Ryan Ark. See you in the back. Yeah, what's up? We're doing a giveaway. Type the word Carl into chat. That'll enter you in. Oh, here we go. Adirian says, as has been custom as far back as the twilight years of a Terra clan, Vaelo marriage always symbolized more than just a union of kindred spirits. It's also a symbol of change and growth, an opportunity to forge new bonds. I like that. Forget Opportunity? Let's talk about an opportunity. Hey, I run a hot air balloon company, and I have a special opportunity for you. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I should have a laugh track, shouldn't I? All right, here we go. Zielle clasps her hands behind her back as she listened to her mother quickly wiping away that little tear before it froze. Wiping away that tear before it froze? What? It's very cold. Oh, I thought you were like a frost witch or something. She's like, oh, I'm so happy to be getting married. The tear freezes. She plucks the tear from her cheek and whispers, her soul inside of it, casting a curse upon all the denizens. I'm just kidding. I mean, that would be cool. You should save that tear. You should save the tear, bottle it, sell it. Wouldn't that's totally a thing that like a hag or a witch would be into? The single tear shed by the wife of a dragon worshiper on the day of her wedding. Like, wouldn't that be so dope? Anyway. Alden remains with his... Yeehaw! Alden remains with his trademark grin on his face, looking across the path and towards Zielle with his arms crossed across his chest. Crossed across. Ermidon smiled gently, one leg over the other as he watched the pair. His light gaze shifted over to the back of Lumia's head, hands folded over one another. Ermidon's a fan of putting one thing over the other, apparently. Hello, Ermidon. Oh, that's you. Description, a big guy for you. MCV, hello. It's been so long. Nice to see you, MCV. Cheers, my friend. How you doing? How's curling? Am I remembering correctly? That's not it, is it? Is it? It is. Isn't it? Am I misremembering? I might be misremembering. Anirian, as clan head of the Vails. Oh, okay, here we go. As clan head of the Vails, I take no small amount of pride in presiding over this wedding. My daughter Zielle and my soon-to-be son-in-law, Alden. Oh, it's so cute. As is tradition. What? You will begin the ceremonial duel? What? That's so cool. What the hell? Now we know why she's crying, because she's got to kill her husband. Kill her fiance. It's like, yeah, we're gonna get married, but only one of us will survive. That's great. I love it. Just got back from the first match. Nice. And started studying law. Amazing. MCV. You're wonderful. That's awesome. Wow. This is so cool. The flowers on the archway behind the couple would bloom brighter, deep violet, purple, and magenta flowers decorating the vibrant emerald leaves, representing the couple in a beautiful display of magic. Ugh. Lumia could feel Ermidon's eyes upon her. She shifted to peer behind her before scooting out of her seat quietly and slinking back to sit next to him. I love LTC so much. Aelra blinked a few times, hearing the word duel. The boy perked up, stopping his beating of the chair. Yeehaw! Alden's grin grows even bigger, his eyes narrowing slightly towards Zielle. Weapons? Oh, here we go. Vintage. A rogue of unparalleled skill, mastered swordsmanship and shadows by age 20, his enigmatic blind right eye adding to his mystique. Wow. That's awesome, Vintage. Poised to remake an ancient order of assassins into something legendary once more. See, now you just have to get people to hire you guys. You have to get people that want people killed. And that's the interesting thing about an Assassin's Guild on LOTC though is, you know, people just resurrect with soul stones. And there's really no consequence unless they decide to PK. Angelix can't wait to be assassinated, yeah. Zielle, a small grin formed on her expression as she heard about the ceremonial duel. The first time she'd heard of this. Oh, getting out the dagger her uncle had given her. Oh my god. Wait, you're dueling with actual daggers. Got a dagger on your darling? Oh my god. No one wanted to join? Look, if your guild is still around, and I'm playing these two's child. Yeah, Josephine, would you be okay if your child joins an Assassin's Guild? I'm not sure if I would, but I'm just saying. I love this. Anirian vibes aggressively. I'm a fan. As long as he's happy. Alden unhooks a wrapped up lasso from a hook on his belt. Nope, so go easy on me, darling. Would it be appropriate, Josephine, to give your character a southern accent? Yeehaw, partner. Go easy on me, darling. Is that the official accent of the, Is Cassidy from... Oh my god. It's high noon. Alright. Nope. So go easy on me, darling. Oh, I love it. Is that the accent of your people? Should you show your face? I think you should, vintage, I think. I don't know. Just Alden, okay. And here he is. Oh my god. Angelic's what? Does Zielle know that? Was that in character? Oh, okay, Ghost RP. That makes it even weirder. That makes it even weirder. What do you guys get up to in this town? In the middle of the icy nowhere. That's amazing. This is funny. Can I play the song? You sent me a song. If it's not super copyrighted, like, is it from a game? Oh, did you awaken something in the cave? All right, we'll see the start of this duel, and then we'll check on our dwarf friends. And I should start Baldur's Gate 3 in the next 30 minutes at the least. So we might dip out soon, but I may stream tomorrow. We'll see. Okay, we'll go check out the dwarves.
Meanwhile.
There are so many. You guys killed the big one, though. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, it's gotten even worse. Oh. Fire everywhere. Blue fire. Oh my gosh. Hannah says, everyone out! Oh no. Oh my god. Is that a signal to just like ditch the RP part and just literally mechanically run away? Yeah, Immortal's just quietly farming. Immortal's having a nice little Studio Ghibli moment. Ooh, Solheim, you're cool. Solheim of Samsvanet. Plush mouse. The wool represents where you can free run. Everyone else is in CRP. I see. So once you go behind the wool, you can run. I see. Uh-oh. So the rest of you are still... Alright, and remember, y'all, if you haven't contributed to the channel points goal, we're so close. We're so close. God, there's so many of these things. What are these exactly? Nice vintage. Are these like... They're like flesh monsters. Close. Okay, we're almost 70%. Relatively. Reasonably close. Romdrick Ironguts' eyes flash dark red, and the hair around the entrance begins to cool, fighting the effects of the growing heat of the firebombs. Oh gosh. Meanwhile, these pressure plates are cursed. Is it at 69%? Nice. Oh. The swarm started clambering up several of the pillars, holding up the chamber. Ugh. The pillars themselves looked incredibly weak. Would they support the weight of so many? More explosions ripped the creatures apart, the hardened carapace only doing so much against so many thrown alchemical creations. The swarm was still held at bay, though the tremors that ravaged the cavern now threatened to bring the whole roof down. Whatever entity was approaching fast. Ooh. Homegrown tomatoes. Oh my god, there are so many. Oh god. Bokor's like, we got to move! We got to move! Bring back Dragger. Lord of Lords. Lord Doik would now finally approach the rear, the fire supporting the flanks and preventing the creatures from assaulting them. Oh god. Yeah, they're climbing up the pillars. They're climbing up the pillars. The start says, I'm bringing it down! Oh, I don't even know if it started as a dwarf. The woman cries in hopes any else behind her would hear, and with as much oomph as she could possibly muster, went to throw the broiling, blasting potion into the ceiling. Only then as it flew from her hand did she go to flee. Oh, wow. The Balrog scene, yeah. We should do something silly. Well, we're gonna be playing as Iblis, so I don't know how silly that'll be. We'll see. We'll try to make it silly. Farm, you fools! Oh my god. Uh-oh. Something's happening. White Wolf rolled a 99. What's going on here? Does this represent like the blown up pillar or something? Oh god. What if all of a sudden all these mobs suddenly animated and started attacking like zombies? That'd be crazy. Yeah, but be careful, Thelia. Watch out! Watch out! Ah! Thelia! Thelia! Oh man. Yeah, the whole place is gonna collapse. As that potion took hold of the pillar, its crumbling stone shattered and the ceiling began to cave in rapidly from the center, crushing a huge portion of the swarm. The entire cavern was shaking violently now, each pillar threatening to buckle. There's a drill? Oh, there is a drill! Thromdrick has a drill! What the heck? Y'all have a drill? Or no, it's Ulfar piloting it. Oh my god. This is like an excavation site. Your camp is on fire. What's going on here? A large dig site. Or go on dig site event. That's so cool, White Wolf. Props to you. That's awesome. It will seal itself. That's smart words from Hans. Very smart words there. Wow. That's messed up. Someone just dropped a potion. That's hardcore. The sound of the swarm within grew louder with each passing second as they approached rapidly. Time was short. Oh boy. That's wild. All right, well.
Meanwhile.
This is why we love LOTC. Hey, Lupa. Yeah, congratulations. Amazingly done. This is the prologue. Oh my god, that's so cool, Legionnaire. That's so good. Yeah, great job. That was so cool to come into and to watch. I mean, you're still finishing it up right now, I assume, but yeah, that's awesome. One DM to another. Zielle went to leg sweep Alden, missed. Alden then lassoed Zielle's arms and torso so she can't cut the rope. Ooh, and now you pull her in and give her a little smooch, you know? As Zielle felt the rope wrap around her arms and torso, standing up as she grabbed the rope with her free hand, twirling around so the rope would wrap around her even more, trying to make either Alden let go or get closer to her. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, so vintage. I have been playing LOTC since 2011, over 10 years ago. And one of the first, you know what else came out in 2011? Skyrim. And so a lot of us, when we first started playing LOTC, were obviously influenced by Skyrim. And one of the first guilds of assassins on the server, although I guess there was a culty aspect to it, but one of the first guilds of assassins on the server was the Dark Brotherhood, just almost a copy paste from Skyrim. So you would actually be referencing another guild, a long-standing assassins guild that had already existed. Although I think it would be smart to call it just the Brotherhood, because the Dark Brotherhood is associated with Iblis, and worships Iblis, I think. But anyway.
later.
Oh, yes, knife safety. Alden takes a few steps backward into the snow. He'd then body slam his fiancée into the pile of snow on his right. Zielle screamed as she felt Alden take a few steps back, quickly dropping her dagger. Knife safety. Love it. That's great. Oh, I'm the four orc clans that will be the focus of the LOTC D&D world are the 4 most prominent children of Krug. That's all I'll say. And if someone can guess all 4, I'll give them brownie points. And it's in the lore, you can look it up. But anyway, I've had to do so much lore. Like, on my laptop, I have maybe 30 tabs open. Still, I just kind of kept it open of all the LOTC lore that I've been pulling from to make it. Okay, you have 2 of them, Barty. And then now the remaining 2 are the hardest to identify. Okay. Yep, you're right, Barty. What's the last one? The last clan that hasn't existed since 2011. At least in major form. And technically the first son of Krug. It's not Caxel, no. The first son? Yeah, I think the first son of Krug. Yeah. The birth order, I believe. The birth order is this orc, Gorko, Lur, and then Dom. Deep lore. Not Magroka. Magroka is the son of Angbad, who is the son of Gorko. So Krug is Magroka's great-grandfather. See, I want to. If I'm going to do LOTC D&D, I want to do it right, you know? So I'm pulling from actual deep lore. Yeah, Reinark. Yeah, I guess I should work. I should get back to putting it together. Yes, Barty, congratulations. You've gotten it. Good job, Rax. That is correct. Yeah, you don't have to know anything about the lore. It would be formatted in such a way that the players... Because something I've thought about too, I want to get back to the wedding in a moment, but something I thought about too is I think I want the cast to be 4 people, and I think the way I was currently thinking about it is I want 2 people to be LOTC players who are like people that play LOTC, and I want 1 person to be like a well-known tabletop role player who's already been on other tabletop D&D shows but doesn't know anything about LOTC. That would be cool. So you have like a veteran of like someone who knows what they're doing playing D&D but not anything about LOTC. And then I want the 4th person to be someone who's never done either. So a person who's never played D&D and has never played. Oh, over here, like, go get Matt Mercer and Brennan. All right, let me just call them up. Hey, Brennan Lee Mulligan, DM of our generation. Can you be on my show? Yeah, no, not that high. That's S tier. I'm probably the highest I could possibly get. Maybe is a B tier person, as far as popularity. But anyway, wedding. Zielle clasped her hands behind her back once again, nodding with a happy smile. Not at all bothered she got thrown. I'll put a raven's head on your arm then, she says. That's lovely. Brennan Lee Mulligan. When was the last time you played Minecraft? That's funny. I mean, maybe at some point when LOTC D&D is an incredibly popular actual play that the larger D&D community listens to and watches, then maybe, but... That's really cool, Vintage. aka the Brotherhood. Yeah, Wumple. All right, we're at time. I have to pull this giveaway. We have to start transitioning over to Baldur's Gate and get it going. So, Alden and Zielle, wonderful wedding. What a beautiful wedding. And then we're gonna play Baldur's Gate, y'all. And we're gonna be playing as Iblis. It's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna hop off for now. Well, I'll keep this open. All right, and we are going to plug the hole with the drill. Nice, very nice. Okay, let's pull this giveaway. That's what we're doing. All right, I think I'm gonna pull the giveaway now. So the winner of our next game giveaway. So many games given away. Here we go. The winner of this game giveaway is MYOKII. MYOKII, congratulations. Are you here, MYOKII? You have to be here in order to win, MYOKII. MYOKII, are you here? MYOKII? MYOKII? MYOKII, you won. Say something. MYOKII? MYOKII, your game, it's gonna go to someone else if you can't claim it. You have to be here. No. F's in the chat for MYOKII. MYOKII is here! MYOKII, you're here! Congratulations! You won a game! We were just about to give up on you. Congrats, MYOKII! Hello! You won a game from the game list. Yes!